Hello everyone, this is Diane. I'm going to do a little bit more gluing of steampunk images into this journal that I'm actually writing in. I did not create this journal. This was made by June from June's Journals. But before I get into this, I went shopping with my daughter yesterday, and I just wanted to show you what I got at Joann's and Hobby Lobby. Because I have everything in a bag down here, and I didn't actually go through it when I got home, so I want to go through it and try to remember what I got. So this is a remnant piece from Hobby Lobby, and it is a quilted muslin, and this is what I would purchase from Amazon for making some of my fabric covered journals. And I can't get it from Amazon anymore. And when I saw this in the remnant bin, I grabbed it. Let me see how much was in it. It said marked price was $8.74 and the markdown price is $5.24. So I grabbed it. It's 7/8 of a yard. So that's all that is, but I'm very glad to have it. And they're going to be mixed up between Hobby Lobby and Joann's because I just threw everything in one bag. This is from Joann's, and this was on clearance, and still not cheap. The trims at Joann's are so expensive. Everything there is expensive. But this was on clearance, and it was $2.47 a yard. But I just thought it was so fun, and there were 4 yards. I was going to take 3 yards, and then when I saw how little was left, I said, I'll just take it all, and it ended up being 4 yards. So isn't that fun? This will last me a while. I just love looking at that. At Hobby Lobby, again, I got these 2 packs of velvet ribbon, and I hope it's not a glare on it. They were 40% off. Now, I don't know why this one was $11.99 regular and this was $8.99. Maybe the price went up and I still got the old stock one. But I got this one first because I love those pastel and sherbet colors. And then I decided, I didn't even see the price difference in them, and I saw these and I thought, yeah, I could use those too. I just love velvet ribbon. So I got them both, and they were, like I said, 40% off of this price. This one wasn't on sale. I just got it. And it is the Tim Holtz, what does he call them? Backdrops, Volume 5. I've never gotten the backdrops before. I just want to look at the patterns that I got. Oh, that's neat. I like that. These are cool. It's a ledger. It looks like a folded up old paper. An old letter. That's pretty. There's a city map. That's really pretty. It shows how to draw that step by step. Another city map. That's Manhattan. Very nice. At Joann's, they had their Christmas ribbon 70% off. And my daughter was looking at it and showing me things. Oh, this wasn't part of that. So this one is like a red ticking, but it's wired. But I can pull the wire out. I just thought that was really cute. And I could use that in a farmhouse journal. And then I have these two, kind of a black and white buffalo plaid. And they don't need to be in a Christmas journal. And then this rickrack. I told you I didn't have any red rickrack, but they had this one with the gold. So I might be able to use that for something other than Christmas, depending on the project. And then this trim, red and silver and white. And so this was like $1.86 or something like that. Each of these was $1.86, and then this was $9.99, but 70% off, whatever that ends up being. And then I did go get some red rickrack. I couldn't find it at, actually I couldn't find it at at Joann, so I got it at Hobby Lobby, and this was 40% off. So it's $2.49 and then 40% off for 3 yards. So I've got some red rickrack now. I got some glossy accents because I've been meaning to replace my bottle for a while. I'll probably still try to use my bottle as long as I can, but it's old. And I got some stamps at Joann's. They were either 40 or 50% off. I thought that was really cool for a mid-century journal, using it for backgrounds, and that could be for that too, or anything else. Look at, they're all, my goodness, they're all spotted. I sound like Porky Pig, stammering and stuttering. I didn't realize that I picked up 3 spotted stamps, but I love them all, and the price was right. This was only $6.99, but then it was 40% off. And same with that one. And that was $9.99, but then 40% off. Oh, and I got this one, which was also 40% off. This is the Joann's brand. I thought they were really cute. And also at Joann's, these fat quarters were, oh, I can't remember. I think probably 40% off. So I got this pink plaid and a lemon print. And this was not on sale, I don't think, but I got this little bag of daisies. And lastly, I got some more beads. These beads, the Hildy and Joe, I think that must be a Joann's brand. This was also Hildy and Joe. These beads were all $2.99, and some of them, the regular prices were $3.99 up to $9.99, and they all sold for $2.99. So I got some. I've been using a lot of beads on those beaded cord things that I put on the sides of my journals. So I got this elongated white bead. It's oval. Let's say oval. But it's flat. I thought it was really cool looking. I looked and looked and looked just for the beads that I thought I would really love to use. I got some stars and some little lemons. And I thought I could use this in the circus journals. They look like peppermint candies, but I think of red and white stripes with circus too. And then these pretty blue beads. There was 4 strands on it. I don't know. I think this was a $9.99 one. And I got that for $2.99. So that's what I got at the craft stores yesterday. Put them all back in the bag. I have been doing some work in this because, you know, I've been journaling in it, so I wanted to keep up with my journaling as far as decorating. And I believe you've seen some of it. I did add pictures from our day at the Dickens of a Christmas. There's the carolers. I don't know if you saw the decorating that I did with these. Maybe you saw that. I don't know. But I tucked these in. I wrote a scripture verse on that card. I didn't write anything on that card. These are both digital pieces from the Victoria Designs Steampunk. And so is this, but I added some vintage paper there. And I tucked some more of the pictures. These are from my Christmas celebration with my parents and my sisters, and there's a picture of my sisters and me. And here's a picture of my parents. This was in the common room where we did the music for them. So the piano's right over here. And a picture of us with our parents. And then my parents opening the gifts we got for them. That's the big Snow White book that I got at the antique store, if you remember that haul. So I got her that. She loves the Disney Snow White. So I'm just gluing some pieces onto the pages here. This is a page in French, and it's kind of a thin, it's a vintage page, antique probably. And I put this pocket on. This was from the Victoria Designs kit, and glued that on, and then tucked a couple of the pieces inside and journaled on them. And on this side, I didn't want to cover up. Oh, got to be careful because that paper is fragile. I didn't want to cover this up. Grand Hotel de Marseille. I don't want to cover that. That's really cool. But I wanted to be able to journal on it, so I just clipped a card on it with a Tim Holtz clip. I added those in this little collage. So I am going to, I don't write about anything too personal, but you know, that's my journal, so I'm just going to cover that. So I added this to that, so I don't need to put an element on every page. I guess I don't need to cover that because I'm going to move on. I've gone past this. Maybe I'll put something on one of these pages. And I'm also using these numbers that are not from Victoria Designs. These are from, I don't know, Rusty Industrial Tags, yeah, from J. Lee Lou. But I don't know if it was these or these. I might have a couple different kits mixed in together. This is the Victoria Designs kit in here. Lots and lots of pieces. My daughter picked me up at about 9:30. We had an appointment at 10 o'clock. We usually go to a salon right here where it just takes me a few minutes to walk to it. And it's not the nicest looking place. And, you know, I don't feel pampered there at all. And I don't really care. I just want to get my nails done. But she wanted to try this place that also does powder dip up in Elmira, Big Flats, where where our craft stores are and big box stores are. So she made an appointment for us at 10 o'clock yesterday. We went up there, and I was so impressed with that place. It's big and spacious and clean, and not that the one we go to isn't clean, but it's very cluttered looking. Their counters are cluttered, and I don't know. You're very close. The what do you call it? Patrons are very close to each other. And this was spread out and spacious, and the counters were white, and the clutter was not there because they had drawers next to them that they kept all their stuff in. And they did a different technique for removing the polish. We soak our hands at the one we usually go to, and then, you know, they kind of buff it off. But they started right off with a Dremel to remove it. You know, so it's different. It's still the same technique for applying the polish. It just was different in the way they took it off. I don't know. Let's put happiness up here. So we did that, and we were both impressed with it. They were so nice, and they're very quiet. It was a quiet place. At the one we go to, it's a very small place. And so we're facing one wall, and then and it's a long, narrow building. And so opposite, like on the other wall, the other long wall, is a set of chairs, a series of chairs for pedicures. So we're all right there together. And in this place, the pedicure room, the pedicure chairs were in a different room. I could see them through a doorway. But we're facing a wall, getting our nails done. We're facing a wall with a TV on the wall. And I was surprised at the kind of stuff that's on the TV. When I first went there, they were like violent movies, people getting shot in the head. And then one time I was there, this is the place that's near me. One time I was there, and it was a comedy, but it was vulgar, and we can't hear everything they're saying, and there were young girls next to me getting their nails done, and I looked up at the TV, and there was a man standing stark naked, with everything showing. And I pointed at the screen, and the girl that was doing my nails reacted and got that taken care of, but I was like, oh, good grief. And now they just play really corny movies. But anyway, that's better than male nudity or female nudity. But when we went to this new place, they had multiple big screen TVs on a wall, and they had beautiful scenes just scrolling through, changing, and went from one scene to another, and with Christmas music, and there was snowy scenes and Christmassy scenes, very serene. But it's a half hour away. But I told Judy, well, maybe I'll start shopping up here, because I go to Sam's Club and stuff up there. Maybe I'll just start doing that every 3 weeks when I need to get my nails done. Anyway, that's what we started out with yesterday, getting our nails done. And then she wanted to do some shopping, and we did go to Sam's Club. But we went to Hobby Lobby and Joann's, like you saw, and Five Below, not my favorite place to go, but she was looking for something for her son for Christmas. She never found anything. He's 17, so it's a difficult age to buy for. So she'll have to shop on Amazon, she said. But we went to Five Below, and we went to, well, she wanted to go to the Dollar Tree because that's right next to Hobby Lobby. But she didn't find what she wanted there either. And we had lunch at Chili's and came home. But I just wanted to darken up those little white holes there. She hung out here for quite a while because her husband needed to wrap her gifts. He didn't do it earlier while we were uptown. So she hung out here and we talked. I got to bend her ear on some things I've been thinking about, which was very helpful for me. I really miss having my husband to run things by, you know. And she's the next best thing. Or my son. either one. Or my sisters, but I don't bother them too much with that stuff. I guess I don't want that there since I have that there. I guess I'll just leave that the way it is. I can have more space for writing. Coherence. I need some coherence. I'm looking for something to put behind that. And in a couple hours, I'll be going up to my son's house for his daughter's birthday celebration. Her birthday is like 3 days before Christmas. So they celebrate it a week early to kind of separate it from Christmas. And she is 13. That's my youngest grandchild. 13. Her cousin just turned 13 last month. So now they're all teenagers. My oldest granddaughter that lives an hour away from us, she is 21. But the other three are teenagers now. That just says article. And June already glued that piece on. And this was all done by June, including the tag. But I've got some journal cards. I could tuck a journal card in there. I've got these little sticker stamps, and I think they came from Your Creative Studio in the one box that I got. But maybe there'd be some elements that would go obey propaganda. I'm trying not to take too much time thinking. I'm just grabbing and gluing. Thinking a little bit. Trying things out a little bit. But I just don't want to spend a whole lot of time decorating this journal, because it's already nice the way it is. June does an awesome job with her journals. So this is, you know I don't like bugs, but that's a mechanical bug. And I don't really like moths, but I'll use it. Compass is the key. Well, that's a good one. The Holy Spirit is my compass. Maybe I'll have him flying off the page. I do like the stork, the mechanical stork. I'll put it on a different page. I'll just put it over here. This is a brad that has the number 7 on it. That's a pocket watch. And I could put that right in there. But I think I'll back this with something to help it stand out from the page a little bit. I'm just moving right along today. I did a little bit of work on the 3 stash busters from the larger size, the golden book size. And I made some fudge just before I started the video. So it is setting, getting firm. And I want want to do some cleaning before I go to the birthday party. And I'll put this ticket in there too. A maze. There's another little mechanical bug. Might as well put something on the back. And there is another one of those really thin pages. I'm going to just glue this down on this side. This dog, it's a soldier, saluting soldier with a dog head. It looks like something that would be in the Trader Joe flyer. Oh, here's another pocket I can add somewhere. There's a folder and an envelope. that way. I'll have to tuck something in that pocket later. I need some black on this. Putting it on the wrong side. Nope, just leave it the way it is. I do want to use this piece. Looks like the inside of a watch. Need a little more contrast. I haven't used my tear ruler in a while. Let's get it right. want that to be a little smaller. Oops. Went to take the top off and it was already off. Okay, am I at 45 minutes yet? Just about. Guess I won't finish the second signature. Let's see, how about another one of these stickers? Cinema, no, phonographs. I think I've got little circles in here somewhere. If I find one, I'll add one here. Ah, there's one. There we go. It says wreck. Let's see, journey, relation, formula. Just want a small word, unique, accessory, symmetry, harmony, component. How about component? Put it there. Let's take this file folder, just wrap it around this page if it's not too wide with the tab. Nope, it fits, just barely. This is a vintage paper clip. Came on something that I got at the flea market. See if I can make it work here. Yeah, that's cool. Wish I could buy paper clips like that now. Oh, I just got glue on that pocket. Making a mess. Well, I think that's all I have time for today. I know I didn't, after I chattered for the first 10 minutes, I was done talking, wasn't I? Paper. I'll have to put that there. We love paper. What is it about paper that makes us love it? It's so useful, and you can create so much with it. And I think that's all I need to do there. So we got halfway through the second signature. So we're halfway through decorating this book. I might put that there, but I think I will cut those flaps off, because then anything I put in it with the flap, if it still had the flaps on, would just be loose and wobbly in there. But I'll leave this on to help give it a little bit of give. Just a thin line of glue. And I'll have to make a cool tag to put in that back pocket. So it's a little bit fatter now because I keep gluing stuff in it. I need to put something there too. That'll be for the next time. All right, so we're making progress on this, and I'm going to be using this until March, and I'll move into a spring journal. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you were crafting along with me, and I'll see you very soon. Have a creative day. Bye-bye.